Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So today I'm just doing kind of a hair care and skin mask, face mask, which I've done before, and thought I would just do a little bit of a catch up. My hair's been really bad because obviously we haven't been able to go to hairdressers and things like that. Something that I was using up that isn't animal cruelty free, but I'm trying to use it up a lot, is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths, and that's what it looks like. I can't remember the price. I did get it in Superdrug online, and I will link it below. But it's called the L'Oreal Elvive Savior Mask for your hair. So that's in my hair at the minute. And I'll just show you the consistency. I did do a review on it and I will put it down below or else in the info bar. And that's the consistency. The smell is lovely, very floral, and it is a thick consistency. But what I tend to do is I actually comb it through my hair and then put my hair up in my hairband like this, and wait for about a half hour. So while we're doing that, I've already cleansed, exfoliated and cleansed my face. I think it's great that we're having this weather, but I'm trying to kind of take care of my skin as well because it does get quite dry. So what I wanted to do is pull all that dirt and kind of oils out, and I'm using one that I'm really fond of, and it's the Beafresh Dead Sea Mud Mask. Now you do get, and I've got it here, you do get a little kind of applicator with it, but I tend to prefer, because over time it's just the shape and everything has, even though I've been cleaning it and taking care of it, it's not really been, it doesn't really stay, in the same condition. So I tend to use my hands. I've cleaned my hands, and this is the consistency. There used to be an Egyptian clay mask on Amazon that you used to be able to get, but I haven't seen it. So this is the Beafresh Dead Sea Mud Mask. I think there's a pink Himalayan salt one that I'm going to try and look out for, but this is the consistency, and I usually start from the bottom and go all the way up. So what I've been doing is usually just at the minute, just doing my open uni, continuing with that, getting a lot of time to do that. Confirmed, because I'm in term time with Energy Kids, I only do term time. So I've now gotten a same job, it's the same title, manager, at a summer, in the summer term, so it's like a summer camp. It's called Festive Kids, so it's very much outdoors, and it is pending what happens in terms of the schools and opening and things like that. But when it does happen, it'll be all the holiday seasons I work there, so it'll be July, August, October, February half term, things like that. So I'll be the manager there, but it's really kind of, they're trying to get everything done. So they've just got their Ofsted registered, and now that they've kind of got me as the manager, we're now trying to employ play workers. So even though I'm not there, I'm still working at home. So I'm in interviewing somebody on Thursday, and it's the first time I've ever interviewed somebody. I usually have an area manager, but they've actually said, because you're the manager, we prefer you to interview because these are the people you're going to be working with every day. So yes, my first Zoom interview on Thursday. So they sent me some questions and things, but I'm kind of, I wanted her to feel comfortable too. I don't want it to be too overwhelming for her either, because she's young and she's just out of uni and stuff. So, and I do find that age group are amazing with children. They're very open-minded, very loads of energy. So hoping that goes well. So yes, what I've done is I've exfoliated my skin with the Queso exfoliator. It's just run out now, so that's my empties. I then cleansed with the Silken here. This is what it looks like, and that is coming up in the final review when it's empty. And I will put the description in the description box when I did do the kind of, it was a gift and I kind of showed it to you and things like that. So yes, this is the Beafresh Dead Mud Mask, and I was asked again just to do a couple of applications because people are trying to find it on, apparently it's not available on Amazon, but I've heard, but I will try again, and if I can link it below I will. So you just cleanse your face, as I've said before, you apply a thin coat of the mask onto clean dry skin. The reason I exfoliate before I put on a Dead Sea mud mask is that a mud mask is designed to pull out the impurities anyway. So if you exfoliate, then your skin is clear, and it's ready to pull out any excess. But if you don't exfoliate and you just cleanse, the cleanser kind of sits on top, then you put the mud mask off, then it might cause you to break out even more. So that's what I tend to do. I exfoliate, then I cleanse, and then I wash all that off, so I have kind of it's not dry, but very plump. You feel like it's clean, and then I put on a mud mask. So that's what we're going to do. So yes, you do leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Avoid sensitive areas around your eyes. And then you remove any excess with lukewarm water, and then you pat your skin to dry. Then you follow on with your light toner, Or if you have dry skin, you can put a little bit of moisturizer as well and put some serum or something into it as well. So that's what we're going to do. There's not really a smell to it, but I've I really do reap the benefits from this because I think it suits any skin type. So what we're going to do is I've got clean hands now. Again, as I say, the Beafresh brush, it just didn't, I mean, it's been a long time since I've had this, so I tried to get as much use of it out as I could, but even though I've cleansed it and everything, it's just, some of the brushes the feathers have gone from it and things like that, so I find really clean hands and just start from the bottom. I do have a mirror here, guys, so I'm just going to turn, yes, so I don't want it to look away too much from the camera, so let's just bring that there. Okay. So I just start here. Now you can do a thin layer or a thick layer. Thick layer for me seems to work, but that could be because I have acne prone skin. I think if you're going to spend money on a mud mask, a thin layer might not get to the areas you want, but it does say thin layer, so absolutely if that's what you want to do. Okay, you do bring it down the neck, it says too, but I've never done that. I think if you've just come out of the shower, you may have to go back in to cleanse it all off, or if you want to, you can start here and move up, but I've never done it. I've never felt the need to do it. So yes, that's what I've been doing. Getting out as much as I can, walking. I've installed Zoom as well, so that's going to be for the meeting on Thursday, the interview. So yes, just as like everybody else, trying to get through all of this, and I do hope everyone's well. Juice Plus is going good. I don't think I'll put it up every day because I know it can be, you know, I don't want it to take over the actual channel. So I will put up maybe next week how I've been finding it. So far it is, you know, doing its job with the skin for sure. I'm not getting as much acne, but that happened with the berry capsules. If you followed me for a long time, the fruit and vegetable and the berry really did help my skin. If you want to lose weight, go for the shakes. If you don't, just stick with the vitamins. They're child friendly. All they are is ground up vegetables, ground up fruit and ground up berries. So there's nothing added, absolutely nothing added to it. So I've been really reaping the benefits more from the vegetables. Because I think with a diet, you can just eat sensibly. You don't necessarily need the shakes. So I have them just if I'm on the go, or that isn't going to be an issue now, being on the go, but I do have them if I don't have anything in the house. My shop isn't going to be delivered for a while, and I need a lunch. I will use the shakes for that because they are very filling. So yes, that's kind of what I'm using them for at the minute. And you can see it doesn't take very long to put this on, and I have put a thick layer on. And again, that Dream Lengths hair mask is in my hair as well. So I'm going to take this off and dry my hair so you can see both as well. And again, I will link below what I've been doing. So I do hope everyone is well. I know, you know, and I know a lot of people don't have family nearby. I know a lot of people live alone, and it must be very, very tough. And I know there is kind of different opinions on should we open up so soon. I know the 15th now, Next and things like that are opening. All the retail shops are opening on the 15th. That was announced yesterday. So I don't know if some people think it's too soon. I personally have come to the realization is we either live with it or we get even more scared and hide away. And maybe we should take precautions and live with it and learn to manage around it, because I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. The vaccines aren't particularly, they're not going to be ready basically for maybe a year or so. So should we hide away for another year on furlough, or should we try to manage as much as we can, do masks, really be as healthy as possible? I know it's easier said than done, particularly with little children. I mean, I'm going to find it extremely difficult trying to keep all the reception children away if we are going back. All the councils in the UK have said it's up to each individual school, so there's no pressure to actually open up. Boris would like it on the 1st of June. He's saying open up the schools, but from what I can see, the principal where I work has put up, we are not pressuring the parents, but we are open as of June 1st, but please don't feel pressured to bring your child to school. So, you know, it depends on, you know, what happens in the particular school area you're in. So see, you can see there, it doesn't take very long. I don't tend to go any higher there than there. It's what the best thing I think about mud masks is they stay in place. So whatever you need to do, you can lie down, but if you don't want to, there's things you need to do, you can do them. It stays in place. There's nothing kind of annoying about that. I know some of the other masks I've been, especially the Nip and Fab, things like that, you have to really hold it in place. So yes, you get, how many mils? It's animal cruelty free as well. I mean, you get 12 mils here, and you can always see if you are vegan on the back, it should say in the description, but it has that rabbit sign as well where it just says animal cruelty free. And again, this one doesn't, but that's why I'm trying to use it up as much as possible. And again, that's 300 mils as well. And the thing is, using something like this up, it isn't as easy, because are you going to put a hair conditioner or a leave-in conditioner every week? If you are, great. I don't tend to do that. I tend to do it maybe every month because I don't need to. Now I'm needing to more because obviously we haven't been able to go to a hairdresser. So if you colour your hair at home, that's great, things like that. But split ends for me are a huge thing. So that's why I've been trying to get, you know, as much use of that as I can. So what I'll do is I'll leave this on for 15 minutes. What I'll do after that is just wash out the hair mask, brush and blow dry it, and then I'll talk about both of them when we come back. Hi guys, so I've blow dried my hair, taken off the mask. My hair is really silky and it really does help the ends, because as I said, I can't get to the hairdresser at the minute. And because there's highlights in my hair, I wouldn't ever try that myself. So you can see it's starting to kind of, the roots are starting to grow out now. But I'm trying to do what I can while I can't get to a hairdresser, which is kind of trying to take care of the ends. And also just kind of get rid of the dryness. So that's what it does. It really is, it's just such a benefit to your hair if you can't really get anywhere, or you just want to condition your hair a little bit better. I only left it in for a half hour, and this is what it does. You can leave it in for longer depending on the length of your hair, but I worked from here all the way down, and then I kind of plaited it, put it up in the head towel, and then I've just dried it. I haven't even straightened it yet, so I'm really pleased with it. I think it's really nice to kind of do these things while we're at home. And again, you can see kind of the roots are coming down, but I think once we can kind of get out and things like that, we can improve ourselves. But there's lots of things we can do in the meantime to kind of improve our kind of confidence and just mental health and things like that. So this was the kind of just get ready with me chit chat, and you've just seen the Elvive Dream Lengths. Again, I think I have put up the price in a previous segment, but I will put down the Superdrug link below, and I have found the Amazon, on Amazon, the Beafresh as well, and I will put those purchase links below. So thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope everyone is staying safe, and I will see you in the next one.